Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Liafi Samata Adeunle, and some people call me Mercy and Anu Luapo. So thank you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. If you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification buttons in case if I post any video you can be able to see it in time. Thanks. God bless. Today I want to be talking about the time I think I have serious challenges. I will be having serious challenges ahead of me in life. The time, the period I feel and I think I will be having serious challenges in the nearest future or ahead of me. That time I was still at boarding house. I was very young. I don't know anything. In fact, those time are the time that when I got home, I was always forced to go to mosque for prayer. And in school, it's compulsory that you have to go for prayer early morning in the afternoon. We have our master that do that for us at the hostel. So if you don't go, the hostel master will challenge you that why are you not in mosque? So that period, I'm not that close to God. We are very young, Muslim stuff, you have to pray 5 times daily, like that. So I was lazy for that. So that period, I was in boarding house. If I sleep, I used to have the time God was telling me that period, God loves me. God's mercy is all over me. So that period, if I go to my bed at the boarding house, the thing started at the boarding house. When I was in that boarding house, if I go to bed, if I sleep, I feel like image of a tall person, like a man. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe I open eyes or I'm seeing it in the vision, like in the dream, I don't know. But I will just see the image. The thing will be pressing me down, was pressing me like, I don't really understand what is it. It used to come every time like that. So it's gotten to a time that, I have my Quran that period. If I want to go to bed, I will carry my Quran and put it on my chest and sleep. So that period, and slept or sleep anyhow. So I will place it on my chest. The thing will still come and be pressing me. So when that one was along the line, that one was coming up, and I later see another dream came in. Like, teeth falling apart, teeth broken, not even broken, removing like that. At times I had a dream of that teeth for complete two weeks like that, like 2 weeks non-stop. It's non-stop. Not that I dreamt it today, maybe next week I had another dream about okay, there's no light. So I had another. No, it's not that maybe this week I dreamt about the teeth removing. Next week I had another one. Every blessed day for complete 2 weeks. So I was fed up. I was tired. What am I going on? What is going on with me? I don't really understand. So I have to, consult. That was the point in my life. That was the point in my life that I know. I may have or I'm having serious problem. So I went to meet the master that I used to pray for us. The Muslim master said, he can't tell me the meaning, that I'm still young, that I should meet the man who used the master that used to do fellowship for the Christians. So I went to meet that one. To that one's wall. At that point, I was like, something bad is ahead of my enemy. So at that when I met the hostel and the master that I used to do fellowship for students, Christian students. So when I told the master just did his head like this and start shaking it and doing some kind of sign like that kind of sign. I was like, something bad is on the way or might have been happening to me. I was very young for that. So the man just bring it out for me. You are very young for this. That's this thing that I'm saying is even more than my age times 40. So the man said he can't tell me that I should look for elder person that can be able to, interpret the dream for me. And I went to the teacher the teacher was older than the rest of teacher. He has gray hair like that. So I met him. I said, "Sir, Mr. So." I greeted him. I said, "This is what I'm seeing, and I've seen these two masters, and I was told it's an elderly person that can, tell me the meaning of what I'm seeing and what I'm going through." The man don't tell me too. The man said, "You know what? If you have to, when you go home, just tell your parents to, take care of you very well. You understand? To take care of you very well." The man now open up that, there is something that you want to achieve in life, that the enemy are trying to draw it back. They don't want you to reach that your goal. That just go home and tell your parents to take good care of yourself. Finally, I went home. I talked to my mom. My mom don't know anything. My mom is where you put her that you will see her. She doesn't know anything. When I tell my mom said, when you will not pray, when you will not, I even told her that, not that she was not concerned, not that my mom is just like that. She doesn't count anything. In fact, my mom don't believe someone can hurt anyone, someone can jazz it. My mom don't believe in that period. So I was like, what kind of, during that period I started, knowing some things in life that I believe, this life, it's all about being prayerful. It's all about, when she told me, "Joy, when I woke you up in the morning to go to mosque, you will not go. You'll be sleeping there." She was like that, just talking like that. "You better go and carry your tesbih, that thing that we used to for la ilaha, that bead. So you better go and carry it and carry your Quran. Go to mosque and pray and do this and do that." So, and my dad, that I knew very well that my dad knew that the meaning of that dream, of which he doesn't want to tell me. I don't know why, but I know within me, I know my father knows. So I met my dad again. I said, "Daddy, this is what I'm seeing, and at the boarding house, I've been passing through all this in my dream, my sleep like this, that, and I met my teachers like that, and I was told to come home so that you can take care of me, that my parents can take care of me." I told my dad, like, my dad was like, "You will get old, Danny. You will get more old. You will be very old. Like you will have long life." That's what the dream is all about. And I knew my dad knows it. I don't know, maybe he might have done something behind it so that the thing won't affect me, but I don't think so. So I believe that dream, it's just a secret dream that, one is not supposed to tell the dreamer the meaning. One is not supposed to tell the dreamer the meaning. Like, I'm not supposed to tell the meaning, because the whole people I told, even up to today, I don't know the meaning of that dream. Until the only meaning I knew about it was when the old teachers that I told you I met told me that there is something that I want to achieve in life, but the enemy are drawing it. They don't want me to reach that goal. So that was the only point I can, hold on that stuff like that. So then at that point in life, I started noticing that I may have challenges. I may have a big problem in the nearest future or coming up soon. So then I started praying. I started moving close to God gradually. When I got admission to school, my boyfriend can testify to it if he's fortunate to. And I will want the guy to comment in the section below if he can do it for me. you can testify to what I want to say now. That period, all those things was within me. I was trying to be more closer to God. I was drawing myself close to God. I have the fear of God in me. Though I'm not an agile person, this is just me. Right from time, I don't cover head. I don't cover my head. I don't do alaja. But during that period, I listened to Islamic music a lot. And the music I will listen to is the music I feel I will learn from it. If I started listening to music and I see that this music is jargons, I'll just switch to another music like that. I used to listen to. So that is why at a point in school, the indigene of the town of the school used to call me Alaja. That period they would call me Alaja. So even when I went for HND, I used to listen to Islamic music very well. I would go to a salat. So every Friday I go to Jumat. Then I do my little prayer. But I knew that it was different from the time I don't even practice anymore, that my parents will be waking me up, go to mosque. I will not stand up where I am. So it's different. So from there, I started moving close to God like that. So I have the fear of God in me. Like if anything wants to even come up, I believe God can, help me to wipe it away. So I was close to God. So what I wanted to say the other time that my ex-boyfriend can testify to this was during that period he knew that at times I used to do one prayer that we will not that we won't see outside. I told him I want to do one prayer. So after that prayer I used to do offering. I used to use something to do offering to those beggars like that. He knew let me just. So if I do it for like 3 days, I will do some for 3 days. I think I used to go for 3 days that period. So after that 3 days, maybe it's money or anything, so I will use any gifts I feel like. But my boyfriend knew that thing that I used to do for offering very well. But in fact, he followed me once like that for the prayer. Once he followed me to the beggars like that when I went to share the stuff that I used for the offering for them. So once he followed me once, I could remember that period. So my boyfriend don't know the arts. The reason why I don't tell him, I'll just say I want to do prayer. So that prayer, my spirit will just be telling me, go do this prayer. You understand? So I'll just be doing it. I don't even know where I will be now if I don't even do those things, because the challenges later come up that it was only God that saved me. It was only God that saved me. Like maybe thank you guys. Abby, should I continue? It was only God that saved me. Like when the challenges come up, I will share that one in the next. Maybe if I can be able to bring up the challenges, I could remember the way it went, the way I go through it, I can start bringing it up and share it. But I think it's okay here. That is where at that point in time, at that point in my life, I knew that this life is not a bed of roses, truly. Life is not a bed of roses, truly. So from there, I was somehow close to God, like that. Because what they can't even tell me the meaning. My parents who can't even tell me the meaning. I knew there will be, maybe there is some challenges ahead of me, like very serious challenges like that. But at the end of it, some things came up. That was when I was telling you about depression stuff, something like that. So trauma, I don't even know what to call it. Something trauma and depressions, just exactly. So thank you guys. I really appreciate. God bless you. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for wanting to really know me more, because I really appreciate. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate. Trust me, I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.